Is hip hop in trouble? Now, B, you gonna have to explain this one to
Oh
me.
yeah, a lot of
But
these are my
here we go.
topics and things that I. So it off camera we talked about how I'm working on a video about like who's going to be the next face of hip hop, where's the direction we're going, and then in 2023 we was having discussions going into 2024. Oh, hip hop has not been on the charts. What is going on now after the Kendrick Lamar beef? Hip hop had like a return to the charts, billboards. Like you see Kendrick, you see a little bit of Drake now. You seen Eminem, you seen Future, Metro,
He's got a
and then
little
you
steam.
seen Travis for a bit. But you noticed all those artists I named, right? How long they
Mhm.
been around, B?
Probably 10 years plus each of them.
So that's my thing. Okay, hip hop is here, but who is here to make it stay even longer? Because those guys that's still holding it up, the big three, the old guard, they the ones that's keeping it up. And today I saw a clip from a guy that finished his video saying that I ain't gonna. I'm gonna just say this. I believe that hip hop is in a worse place than we think it is. It's
Oh yeah,
all type of good. It's look underground thriving, but you gotta understand, y'all need to advance the sound. We still staying on the Griselda sound. We talked about this. The big three made hip hop boring. We talked about this last year. We need new voices. Yes, we have new voices. The underground is trying to do things. Yes, I can answer every freaking question, all the questions I'm asking, you will have an answer to it, but I feel like it's not hitting the correct answer of like when we was going out of the like Kanye West, Jay-Z and all that era, Eminem, we was getting Kendrick, we was getting Drake. We felt a movement. If it wasn't Drake, it would have been Wale. If it wasn't Wale, it could have been Big Sean. If it wasn't Big Sean, it could have been who knows, Saha the Prince or something. I'm just saying, we had a bunch of names coming up that was like Lupe that can hold that baton. We don't have that no more.
we had a
Name
starting
artists.
team with some nice
B.
subs.
B. Facts. We had an A plan, B plan, C plan. Now it's like nothing. It's like it gets to a point where like it gets to a point where the only people you can name is those guys. We're reigning the blog era. Now we seeing Wiz Khalifa doing something dope with his freestyles he doing, reminding us of that essence. And that's all we could talk about. Where's the
Nostalgia.
new artist? All I do is hear. I say all I do. All I hear is I see some or see on Instagram, on Twitter. I see other like channels, hip hop channels. They be like, "Oh, this guy next up. Oh man, hip hop in a great place. This person next up. Oh, this guy's the future. How is this guy the future? And they just mimicking another guy. I don't want to name names here, but a lot of these guys they saying this is the future. They just a watered down version of somebody that's already him, or not even that. Someone that's trying to be him, the one that's under the person that's him. Where's the new sounds? Who's pushing the genre?
I,
Who's the
I
new
think
voice? Who?
so. I seen someone put a video up, and I think it was I used to be paid here. I think that's his name. Shout out to him. He put a video up saying like artists that were born in the wrong generation, and on the cover it was like Jid, Denzel Curry, Doechii, and a myriad of other artists. And I was just looking at, I'm like, do you think these are going to be the next stars? Like, when would they have been a star? Like, they all kind of like take from someone else. Doechii would not have been a star in the previous generations while Nicki was around. F
Mm-mm.
no. She wouldn't have been a star as big as Doja Cat if Doja Cat was like, even though Doja Cat's still technically around, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like Doechii takes a lot from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, they're trying to be him who's trying to be him. It's one of those things where
Mm-hmm.
it's like, I agree because Jid sounds like I've said this before, Kendrick Lamar. Denzel Curry, he takes a lot from Southern hip hop, but he doesn't have that star power. He doesn't have those
Mm-hmm.
hits. He doesn't have any of that. And at least with our big
Mm-hmm.
three, each of their mixtapes or albums, they had something bubbling on the radio by then. I have
Mm-hmm.
never heard a Denzel Curry song on the radio. And even he acknowledges he's never going to get on the radio. I said this before, and I'm going to say this again. We are missing stars. No one in hip hop wants to be a star. We're holding on to that old guard so hard. Pause on that. We're holding on to them for dear life. We're clinging to them because we don't have any stars in hip hop. The Griselda guys and all them, they don't want to be stars. They want to do what they want to do, keep doing what they want to do, and keep making money off of that. Cool. But we need some front facing stars. We need some faces of the league. B,
Mhm.
once the old guard goes out, who's going to be the face?
That's what I'm
I
looking
can't
for,
think of
B.
anybody because B, I hate to say it like this. I'm not putting Moneybagg Yo as the face of hip hop. He has a hit or song or two every album. I'm not putting him as the
But
face of hip hop though.
when it comes to like being like a part of that big three, you gotta have like three main components. You
Hmm.
gotta have the hits, you gotta have the star power, and you gotta have the bars. Drake has bars. He's a little more of a star power and more about making, more of a radio hits. J. Cole got radio hits, star, and got, quote unquote good music. Kendrick, all three. Yes, we have Travis Scott. Travis Scott he's the producer. He don't have the bars. He has the hits. You got Future. He don't really have the bars. He got the hits. He has the culture. Young Thug, same. These guys, yes, they was big stars, but they up under that big three to me still. Even though Travis Scott probably could
Yeah,
have like, but you gotta understand,
they're
you
the
gotta
B
have all
team.
three
They're
layers.
the
Yeah,
B
they're the B
team.
tier. You gotta have all three, bro. And I'm looking for that all three. Yes, Dochi's emerging. She's talented. But I don't know if she's gonna be. Damn, I hate to say this, bro.
She's not going to
Cause
be the
and
next Kendrick Lamar. I don't want to say it like that.
and then we gotta say it like this. Damn, this sounds bad, but it's true. We gotta be honest here. We have men. Hip hop is ran by men. We can have we have dope
Straight
artists
men.
like you. We gonna talk about that later. Uh, but you got to think about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has greatest numbers, greatest success as Drake, as a Kendrick Lamar, as a J. Cole. But you gotta understand, and she can rap. She still was looked at as up under them, which is sad. You know, that's old
What could go say?
patriarchy. You know what I'm saying?
What could go say? Hey, if you're first place as a woman, you're still last.
It sucks. I understand. So I'm like, Dochi, she's a star. She's emerging. All praise to her. But I can't put her up there and say she was born in a generation. She's born in a generation. She's in. I'm looking for the next person that's gonna actually push some genres, bro. Actually have some impact. Actually make us feel things as well. Like when the SoundCloud era emerged and we got little Uzi, Uzi wasn't out here trying to bar you to death. Uzi gave you some. We saw a star in Uzi though. Uzi gave you a feeling. B, I'm looking for the B tier artist too. I'm looking for that, like we said, that sub. I'm looking for the six man on the bench. I don't even see that. All I see is mimics. All I see not just people trying to be somebody. I don't know, and it's getting a little crazy because I'm just saying we grew up in an era where like we never had to be looking like when we was really into hip hop. Like who's next? We always was like, oh he next, oh he next, she next. Now it's like I'm looking back at these double XL covers being I'm like who? Doechii was on 2022. She's making her statement in 2024 like 2 years later. Usually when people hit the double XL back in the day, they was
Same
already
year.
coming. Bro, it was even not even that year. It was like a year. Sometimes double XL was late.
Yeah.
You look at it, you like, hold up, they had a better year. Huh? I don't know. I don't know, B.
Problem is, like, at least back then in the 2000s, we had some hit makers. Like, each album they
Mm-hmm.
came out with, hits. Ludacris, Jeezy, T.I.,
Mm-hmm.
Nelly. We had all these guys that were current in the game that was always making music, always on the
Mm-hmm.
radio. People, they was making some noise. Like I said, they wasn't like top three or anything, like, even though you could make an argument for maybe
Mm-hmm.
T.I. But movements behind them. These guys now, like I said, it's the problem of no one wants to be a star anymore. I think a lot of things that remove this factor though, removing radio,
Mm-hmm.
removing TV shows or platforms like a Rhapsody or 106 in Park, and just removing like artists not wanting to do interviews like that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to consumer, social media. That done ended all that, B. We're barely skating by. We don't have a platform that everybody has to congregate to and everybody gets fed this music to. Now we
But it's
have
so
we have too much of a choice now to where it's like,
But B, why is it affecting? Like, I'm not into the rock scene, and pop music has emerged. Like, if you think about the next stars they
Like
got Billie
Sabrina
Eilish, they
Carpenter,
got Sabrina Carpenter, they be having
Claudio,
Claudia, yeah,
Billie
Claudia,
Eilish.
Showin Rowan, and all these people, whatever, Chappelle Rowan, and many more. Why this is affecting us though? I'm saying I'm not seeing the guy that has the hot new mixtape album out that nobody's talking about. Like nobody is talking about this person no more. Nobody like an album like Quadri Asking Magnolia. If Quadri put that out in 2012, 2013, he will have more people behind him, like, yo, talking about this album. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, we was like, all right, bro, this dude the next up. Not even like trying to be, not even the guy to be. He could be like one of our the guys that's like up under the stars, but somebody that we can see, like maybe he can hit that and blow
Like
up. He
another
can take
Isaiah
off.
Rashad kind of.
That's what, in a way, yeah. But I'm saying we don't. I don't see that no more. I don't see those guys. Like who is that guy? Who is putting out there like, yo, that was a dope project. That was a dope album.
And I'm trying to think mainstream appeal too, because that's the most important
That's what
part.
I'm saying. Yeah, mainstream appeal.
I don't know. I just think it's the fact of people have taken it too literal of, oh, I just want to get money. I don't want to be famous. Negro, you need some fame. I hate to say it like this. And like I said yesterday, I worked a 10-hour shift, right? Listen to the
Mhm.
radio, quote unquote, allegedly. All I heard, a lot of women, these are the people with the most star power in hip hop right now. Sadly, it's not because of the music though. They got music on the radio, but it's not just because of the music that they got the star power. I hate to say
And
like, go ahead, B, go ahead.
what I want to say is this sucks as well. But a woman in hip hop, you gotta grab. You know, you have to grab other people from other genres. Pretty much other people that's listening. Like what Nikki did, she grabbed more other people from different genres, especially because like she's very animated. She put out like pop music as well, like super bass and all that stuff. They grabbed other people that was like, this I'm a teeny bopper. Like I like Nicki Minaj. Like you gotta understand, hip hop, man led consumers as well. I don't think a female hip hop artist will be able to have that success as a male uh hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because women, I don't want to say like this, women. I'm not saying that y'all don't exist. Y'all the minority when it comes to hip hop listeners,
Mm-hmm.
especially the hardcore hip hop listeners, the hardcore hip
Mm-hmm.
hop heads. Not saying y'all do not exist. Y'all are just a minority.
Yeah.
So men, you could blame it on patriarchy or whatever. I don't care. I hate that term now. Yeah, I just think that it's because, like you said with Nikki, I completely agree with that Nikki point.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Doja. We never even could. People put her in pop. People, I don't know.
That's
Doja's
how
place especially is weird too when you
that's
look
why I
at it.
think Dochi has all that. So that's why I'm saying Dochi would grab more because she's not gonna be hip hop. Dochi's just not gonna be centered to hip hop. So that's why I'm like, she's not. Look at her past work. It's not just hip hop. She's gonna incorporate all that. She sings. She can make pop music. She can make hip hop music. She's everything. That's what she said in her mixtape album or whatever. So don't think you're just gonna be getting alligator bites never heal because look what she did in the first half of that, in the middle, and then at the end. She's finna
Yeah,
start incorporating less of the beginning because she just wants to show you how I can do this as well. But she wants
yeah.
to be a superstar. So I can't. I'm not putting her in that lane of like the next hip hop star. I think she could be the next, like star,
Pop
musical
star.
star. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, just a thought, B, because I think people getting too bloated on these Kendrick numbers and Drake numbers and Eminem doing on the album and Future having on billboards that they think hip hop's still alive. But you gotta understand what happens when Kendrick's quiet. What happens when Drake's just fed up with the industry? What
I
happens when
mean,
M
B,
don't put out anything?
one of our second
2023
B,
is when that happens.
one of our B teams. Look at what he sold last year. Big Sean.
Bro, Big
This ain't
Sean
looking
sold
good.
Big
He
Sean
did not
sold dirt.
he did not sell well compared to like who he was in the blog era. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like the numbers dictate the quality or anything like that. When we come at looking at star power and things like that, and while he didn't have the best of rollouts, it's still Big Sean. He had some hits back then in the blog era. Up until
It's
when I was a
five
college.
artists. It's five hip hop artists we know that's gonna do at least 100. maybe six. We got Travis Scott,
Uh-huh.
Future,
Yeah.
J. Cole, Kendrick
Uh-huh.
Lamar,
Uh-huh.
Drake,
Uh-huh.
and my other one was, did I say Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, Lil Baby. Since from our past.
I mean, shoot,
But
look at Wiz Khalifa. He had a huge hit with that See You Again off that Fast and Furious. He was huge during the blog era. I
mhm,
didn't even know Wiz Got Wings came out B until you told me on the show.
yeah. But yeah, this is what I'm saying though. I'm saying on those to me the only six artists in hip hop that can do that, like put up like some good numbers. I think that's a little it's a little damaging right there. I don't think hip hop is as strong as and I don't want to make it the numbers pod, but if we want to talk numbers, we want to talk what hip hop stands number wise and how if you go back in the last few years and look at what we were standing on the charts, it was different. 2024, you got to understand, without that beef, we might be looking at another 2023.
And that's not to say we're not saying that quality music would not have come out. We're not saying that. Quality music is always going to come out. But we gotta think about those superstars. We gotta think about what's next for hip hop, the face of hip hop, where hip hop stands in the mainstream. And there's gonna be some idiot in the comments. Why does hip hop need to be mainstream?
If it
Like,
went
come on, dog.
mainstream, yeah, come on, yeah, I'm not,
Come
yeah.
on. Like
But
I'm
yeah,
not
man,
I'm not I'm not doing those I'm not doing those talks in the comment section. Come on,
yeah,
dog. We need a thriving business.
facts. It is a business, but no, B. But one of our biggest artists is not about. He's not corporate. He's not
Oh,
corporate. B. He's about the people.
I just made the whole
It's about the
connection.
people. B.
It's not like he signed a record deal. Oh
Yeah,
my God. It's not like he made a new company and he still signed under that big old record company. Oh my God.
yeah,
Completely forgot about that. He's not completely independent. Oh my God. Oh my
man.
God.
Hey, if you for the people, nah, I ain't even gonna say that. That's gonna rub the wrong. Let me stop.
Hey,
I hold back a lot on this platform, because I know
once you
my
get the
voice.
numbers, that's when you got to
Yeah.
start hitting them with that stuff.
Oh yeah. Then that might get some numbers took away. Because if I get real, I hold back. If I really say some of the stuff I think, that'd be
Hey,
like put
B,
him in a cell.
they better
I'd be
be
with Tory
glad I
Lanez.
live. They better, hey, at least a serenade you. Hey, if I didn't live in an apartment, I'd be going crazy too. They better be glad I gotta keep it calm. Let's go on to this next
Hey,
topic, B. Oh wait, what's up?
I was like, I live in an apartment right now. I don't F them neighbors.
Oh man.
Um,
But let us know if y'all think hip hop is in trouble down in the comment section down below.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture